Hi, I'm Anarchy Audrey, and I have been trying to figure out the best way to make this video. Um, so I guess I'm just gonna be straightforward into it. So I just had the worst last week, or like 5 days that were just absolute hell. Because I was forced, yes, forced into withdrawal. I was not being given my medications that are extremely important that I've been on for years. And I mean years. So for those of you who do not know, I was born really, really sick. The way one of my friends put it best to me is I had some extreme odds against me, and I still have huge odds against me, but I am fighting. I have always been a huge fighter, and I fight for myself. And so this is kind of what this is. I am fighting for myself. So what happened was, I have had a pharmacist who was, quote, tough on drugs, and she believed that she thought or knew me better than my doctors, and that she knew me to a T. She knew who I was. She knew, and let me tell you, she hadn't even asked anything. She didn't want to know anything. And I tried talking to her before. I told her my whole story. So I was not even meant to live past the age of 5. Before I was born even, they told my family that I was going to be born with severe mental delays. Which I mean, yes, I have some delays, but that's besides the point anyways. That I wasn't going to be able to have a normal life. That they should either expect a short life expectancy, to expect a lot of hardship. And yes, we have dealt with some severe times. I mean, there's been times my mom thought, this is it. This is her end. I'm gonna lose my baby. And so when you see like a St. Jude's commercial, you see those little babies that you're just like, oh my God, no, why? Well, I was one of those kids. And then you have to understand, why are they showing that? Why are they fighting so hard? Why are parents putting their children through that kind of suffering and that kind of torture? Because you want them to live. You want them to have some kind of life. And that's me. The medications that kept me alive and going back then are still medications I need today, that are keeping me going today. So when a pharmacist decides, oh, I think you're abusing your medications. You're too pretty to be sick anyways, and you're this and you're that. And it really starts to get to you when it's something that happens more than once. And I mean, this has happened 3 other times. Yes, 3. And for those of you who don't know or don't understand, withdrawal is a severe reaction your body has to losing the chemicals that your natural body lacks, that your natural body cannot produce, that your natural body kind of needs to just get through the day, to just survive. So, sick kids that grow up and that can survive grow up into sick adults. Huzzah! That is me. I am always going to be sick. I was born sick. I was born with high odds against me. And like me, I always joked that, I'm immortal. I can live through this and that, because, I mean, this is not the first time I've had cancer. The first time was when I was 4 years old, a little baby. I didn't understand what was going on, why it was happening, why I had to live the way I lived. That was just natural. Doctors were just natural. That's my natural part of life. I always, get, on a personal level with my doctors because they are such a big part of my life, because they're keeping me alive. And so when you have a pharmacist who thinks they're being tough on the opioid crisis, which is a whole bag of beans on its own that I don't want to get into, you're abusing a patient. What I went through last week was abuse. No if, no ands, or nothing about it. No cocoa nuts. It was abuse. And it was bullying. And that is not okay to do to a sick person, to do to a patient. It's not even okay to do to an addict, which is a whole other disease and whole other thing. And that's not who I am. I'm not spending my life getting high and, wasting away. I take my right medications. I have a very type A kind of personality. So, my medications are neatly organized at all times. It's nicely labeled. And I have alarms on my phone to let me know, hey, now's your medication time. Like, now is okay. And I like to stay active. I like to be proactive. I like to do this and that and the other. And look at me. I am gorgeous. I am beautiful. I am rainbows. And I am colors. And I am a ray of sunshine. And I am dazzling. That is who I am. I'm Anarchy Audrey. Please share and spread this message because it's highly important and no one should ever go through this. Thank you. Bye.